Live from PATV Studios, it's the Lyle Style Show. And now, the man with the most style, it's your host, Lyle Style.
Hey, welcome to another beautiful edition of the Lyle Style Show. I'm back again in part 2 of my wonderful series with 2 brilliant actors, directors, writers. They do it all. Brent Gaskins, Brandon Bias, and Julian Brittano. Now, did I say your last name right, Julian, man? Because I'm bad with names.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
I can pronounce your last name, man, because I'm bad.
Brittano.
Brittano. Okay, Brittano. Okay, you. Wow, boy, y'all two got a certain. All three of y'all got a certain look, and I still haven't figured out what look y'all have, man. But it's a certain look that y'all got. I can see y'all actors. Y'all just got that written on your face. But welcome back to the show, man, my friends, and we talked a little bit about what's going on with the series, Xpose TV series, and now I kind of want to get into your acting, and what do y'all think has been African Americans, the roles that's been going out? Have we gone ahead, or do we need a little bit more work? Are we going backwards? What do you think, Brent?
I think I don't know. I would say forward in some aspects.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We have the power to write our own movies, man. Our own TV series. So, I mean, I think we can get away from what somebody's given us when we have the power to make our own. We can create our own characters. We can create them rich.
Mm-hmm.
We can tell the truth. We can tell that, there are some people who are educated. There are some people who do stay married. There are some people who are faithful in their relationships.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could tell that story. So as far as the roles that are out there, people write their story for their project and how they envision it should be told. And then, people audition for those roles whether they feel like they want to do it or not. So if you see somebody in a role as an actor or an actress, that wasn't done at gunpoint. They chose it for whatever reason. They chose and said, "I'm going to do this role." But in 2017, I mean, look at us. We're a mixed bunch of people from different backgrounds, but they wrote something and they said this is what the characters are going to look like. So I don't know. I would say it's good and getting better. But again, we have the ability to write our own story, to write our own characters,
there you go.
To make our own heroes or villains.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, well, how you feel about that, Julian?
At the end of the day, I feel like because, number one, you got to understand something. I didn't come into this industry like everyone, like a lot of other people. I'm not going to say like everyone else, but like a lot of other people. I came in 2 weeks, I had a great opportunity, a blessing to drop right on me. I just happened to be prepared as mentally, spiritually, vibrationally as a man. I was prepared for the blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is what it is. It was through navigation of the blessing, of understanding who you are. And I think that's really what it takes to separate and distinguish yourself from others that are all doing the same thing you're doing. I think there's a lot of opportunity out here. I think we are making strides. As long as we understand how to generate synergy, how to generate social enterprising, how to really utilize the field of social enterprise. That's how we are able to do the project that we're doing right now, with the support of one another and each other's networks and resources. See, when you add that component inside and take it all, but in order to do that, you have to offer of yourself. Okay? That's basically how this is all coming together. Brandon had a phenomenal idea. And I was introduced to him. Why I was introduced to him? Because I asked another fellow actress, I said, listen, I want to start taking the platform I've been blessed with, and I want to unify some production, some crew people, some writers, directors, actors in the North Carolina region.
Okay.
So who do you know that you can introduce me to that are making some moves or doing anything whatsoever? And because I was willing to share, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The platform. Like, I'm not saying that I'm anything more special than anyone, but what I am saying is I identified that I had a platform that others didn't have. And instead of me just focusing just on me, as just me as a talent, and just going after doing my own little thing, trying to get a role here, get a role there, do this and that, I said, no, let me check out what's going on here. And I saw that his brother Brandon had a great, idea as far as, let's touch on this opioid situation right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because he saw the effects that it was having on, especially the youth, the teens, the millennials. Like, yes, it does affect all ages and demographics. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have a preference. But our youth are really using this as that is their hangout. That is their recreation that they're using, Percocets and hydrocodone, Oxycontin, things like that. Those are all opioids. Those are all, and like I said, it's really them. They're popping these pills, mixing it with this, drinking this with it, putting it with a cough syrup, drinking it with liquor, whatever they're doing. And it's like, okay, he saw that, and Brandon wanted to highlight that just to get the conversation started.
Right.
And then we just utilized our resources. I said, well, let me help you, bro, because I saw him going hard by himself. As the director, the cameraman, the sound guy, the lighting person, bringing the snacks, you know what I mean? Bringing the snacks and everything. I'm like, goodness gracious, this guy is doing all this thing as a one-man army, one-man gang. I'm like, hold on, I got people. And that's when I reached out to Brent. I reached out to all the people that's affiliated with Team Xpose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And then I called, I reached out to some of my acting friends, that I've been out there with. And I said, listen, I need you guys to come on board with me, work on this project. And because I've already done favors, and I'm saying this not as a pat on my back, but to be an example to others that if you only share your resources to help someone else's vision. This man had a vision. I saw it. He made it clear. I saw it. I said, you know what? Let me help him run with this. Instead of saving my resources for me and my own personal project, let's apply this to his. And then that's when everything just started working together. People just started falling in place. Paperwork started getting executed.
Mm-hmm.
So many other variables and components that, we're not even really privy to share at this time yet. But it's so many different things going on that makes this thing huge.
Wow.
And I'm just happy and grateful to be a part of this.
Right.
Play my position.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I got a role. I got one of the lead roles. That's fine, but it's bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? And when other people start to adopt this mentality, then the other actors and the other filmmakers out there, they'll see progress in their projects. They'll see progress right where they're at in their cities. They don't have to rush over here and fly across the country and spend all their money and be broke. No, stay right where you're at. You got a community right there, use it. That's what I have to say.
Oh, wow. That's
Absolutely.
Wonderful, man. I like
and to answer your question, I feel like in terms of the roles that African American men are getting now, I have to be completely honest. As Julian already knows, I'm somewhat out of the loop of TV, so it's only a handful of things I actually watch. But that's generally because I don't want any influence to be in my work.
Right.
But one thing I always tell actors, especially young actors, whatever it is you're going to do, throw your entire self into it, and then your results will come. So if you take the approach of I'll take any role, you'll get any role in a sense, but that may not be a good thing. For me, I'm in a unique situation in terms of characters. I can create the characters that most African American men and women don't even get to portray on film.
There you go.
And I think that's a beautiful thing. I don't want us to be
seen as just only dealers or or just feelings, or it's a lot more to us. So in this film, you'll see some of us as DEA agents, detectives that's been on the job for 30 years, police commissioners. You'll see doctors. It's a wide variety of things, and not just with African American people. This is a film of color.
Wow.
One of the things I like is diversity.
That's right.
I want it to be broad. I don't want this film just to be written off as a black film, because 9 times out of 10 when that happens, it doesn't get a fair chance. And with something that's this crucial of a topic, I think it's very important that the message gets out there, the film gets seen, and it also inspire young filmmakers as well, like myself, in as far as their roles that they give characters. I want us to get outside of that box that we get put in. I don't want the black filmmaking experience to turn into what hip hop has turned into.
Right.
Years ago, I love rap music. I used to do that, and a lot of my writing influence came from that. But somewhere it took a turn, and we did not elevate. We just stood still. And I don't want that to happen here, because this is a platform that we can use. We can change the entire world if we just utilize our mindset, our resources, and come outside of selfishness and unite like these brothers are doing with me. And I'm very grateful for just to create these opportunities. I'm grateful for people to see this vision, become a part of it. I couldn't be happier.
Wow.
I just think it's a great thing.
Well, you know what? You inspired me, man, to come on down to North Carolina and get involved and whatnot and do some acting myself. Man, what you should do is write a scene with a talk show host talking to one of the doctors about his surgery or whatever, and then the next thing you know, pills just pop out everywhere. They said, "Oh wait, what you got?"
I'll feel you on that, bro.
Oh wow!
Hey, you never know, man. I feel like I can write for anybody that takes it seriously. Definitely. It's wonderful, man. For me personally, it goes back to me just scribbling something in a notepad while waiting on my daughter to get out of school. It grew from that to the right timing and the right people coming in. And I'm very grateful for that. I mean, Julian, that's my man. Brent as well. So, this thing it wouldn't elevate to this level without them, man. And, I can't even say how much I appreciate it. So, I just think that, the same way we support each other, we want the community, especially the black community, to get behind us and support this for it being a positive feeling. Now, I can't sit here and say it's not going to be dark when you tell a story like this. It's certainly going to be some dark scenes, but after the rain, sun shines again. I want the support of the community and especially our people. I think that's crucial. We need to look out for each other more. We need to get back to the foundational, things that we had many years ago. I think we've gotten away from it. But if our voices come together, man, we can do some awesome things.
Oh, yeah, we can move mountains. Move mountains. I truly believe what you're telling me. What you're saying is the truth. But I kind of want to ask each one of y'all about what is who's been y'all inspiration in y'all journey, whether it be into acting or into camera or writing. Who's been your inspiration? Start with Brent. Who's been your inspiration, man, in your life?
I would definitely say my mom. Definitely say my kids, my wife, and really just seeing other people on fire, with their purpose. People like Julian, people like Brandon, people who want something, people who know that there's more than just going and getting a job and working that job and paying your bills and having a family. But the people who want to impact the world, that inspires me. You know, that really does inspire me. So, you know, my mom, she's deceased, but she inspires me, and my kids, my children.
Wow, that's a beautiful thing.
And like I said, seeing other people on their purpose, that really drives me. That makes me feel good that I can share in that.
Right. What about you, Julian?
Just being able to seeing other people develop and smile and have their aha moments. That's what really drives me, and inspires me. Other people being better at whatever they're doing, and because that is my case, that allows for me to be able to go even harder, because I love trying to help people. Like, anybody can check my resume, check anything that I do. I'm out there doing what I can, lending of myself. So, with regards to what space it's in, domestic violence, sex trafficking, youth empowerment, women empowerment, it doesn't matter. You know, we out here.
Right.
You know, and the guys on the phone with me, they're of kindred spirit, so they're out here too. You understand? So, just people. If I was to say specific individuals, I have an older brother, all right, who's 45 years old. His cerebral palsy. He's been in a home, wheelchair bound, since I was 6 years old. The mere fact that he has not had a life, not had an opportunity, a chance to do anything, that inspires me to go double and triple hard for what he could not have done.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what he would have been able to accomplish had his health been, quote unquote, in line and in check and and you know, healthy. So I've taken it upon myself from a small child that I will not take my life for granted, and I will do the most possible because he didn't have a chance to do a thing.
Wow, that's commendable. That's love.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing, man.
Awesome, man.
Yes, it is. What about you?
For me personally, I can't say it's one person that inspires me. You know, growing up watching movies, I've always, you know, had an interest for whatever the film may be. You know, I watched a lot of classic films, and, you know, not just only from men of color, but, you know, it's various films out there that really inspired me. But specifically getting into this project, you know, somebody got to take it to church, so it's going to be me. So for me, this is a faith walk. And, you know, I was in a situation where I was working a very comfortable job, and it just dawned on me that this is not what I actually want to do. And at any moment, something could happen, and I would be stuck, and I would have to explain that to my family. So I figured, why not go after what I'm passionate about? Why not chase what my gift is? And I went in some deep prayer about it, and then these ideas started coming to me. So the more I accepted the ideas and put the work in, the more it came to light. And I think that the further I go in this faith walk, the more it becomes a reality. And it's mind-blowing how you can place your faith in something and watch it come to pass, even to the point where you see vivid visions of it.
Oh my
and that's been my case. I think it's nothing more inspiring than confirmation from your creator. Nothing can inspire me more than that. And, you know, and just hearing these conversations with you guys and the conversation we were having over the phone over the last few weeks and months, it's just more and more confirmation. And he's placed strategically the right people at the right time in my life. So, you know, it's very inspiring for me just to even be in the circle, because I could have been, you know, still answering the phone for a company, you know, trying to offer tech service to somebody that didn't even want it, you know. So, yeah, man, it's one thing I would say is I hope that we inspire people, especially our people. I don't want our people to get set on just accepting what someone has for you. It's more than life than going to college, getting that job that you think is going to make you happy. It should come a point in everyone's life where you have to live out your purpose. And once you evaluate your life and you see what your purpose is, you have to pursue that by all means. And that's really where you're going to find your happiness, your peace, your growth, your advancement, your destiny. It's all right there. So I hope that inspires somebody as well.
Right. This inspires me. I appreciate it. You know, y'all three have been very inspirational to me now. Just talking to y'all a little bit about the project that y'all doing, and that you know, just waiting for. I can't wait till it come out. You know, I can't wait till that come out to the world to see this. I can't wait until it's on television, movies, however it comes out, however God opens up doors for it, so the whole world can see what y'all doing, and how much is to me. It's diversity of people. It's a thing that everybody can relate to, and everybody can talk about. Period. Point blank. And so I definitely appreciate it. You know, and Brent, man, I must say that, man. Me and you have the same barber, but that's. Hey,
yes, sir.
You got the same barber, man. So I mean, hey, what can I say, man? I wake up in the morning and I just throw water on my head. I'm cool. But
yeah.
So, but it's a beautiful project, Brent.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And I thank you. And y'all are some brilliant actors. I mean, and the movie y'all was in called Bad Behavior. My goodness, man. Is it Good Behavior or Bad Behavior? Good Behavior?
Good Behavior.
Oh, Good Behavior. See, Good Behavior, okay. And so Good Behavior, but did it have a little bit of bad in it or something, or what? Because I didn't get a chance to watch it.
It got a whole lot of bad in it.
Oh, did that?
Yeah. It got a whole lot of bad in it. It's just that Michelle Docker she's trying to be good.
Okay.
But it's got a lot of bad in it. So she's dealing with a lot of bad because of who she ended up partnering with.
Ooh.
On her path to being good, because she was bad herself, but on her path to being good, she meets another bad person, and so it's a good story. It's a good story.
Yeah. And you played. Well, what part did you play in, Julian?
Oh, I was just extra in that. I got caught in the trailer walking behind her when she walks into a hotel scene. Yeah, so.
Okay, and Brent, did you do something there or in that series?
No. I was just an extra. I was just an extra.
Yeah.
In that. Well, I wasn't just an extra. I was an actor that was an extra in that. I'll say it that way, because a lot of times we minimize different parts, and you know. So I was an extra, background extra in that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's what I did.
Yeah. Because I remember it. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I remember people talking about it. They talk about the show and everything like that and stuff. So, but this project that y'all three beautiful brothers are in. Now, okay, my viewers, they want to know a little bit about your little personal lives a little bit before we go off the air. I think we probably got about another 5 minutes before we done. We got 6 minutes to the air. So now, Brittany, you got a daughter. You got a daughter that's.
I have 2 daughters and a son.
Okay, so okay, and you're. Now I want to get to your personal life. But I'm gonna ask you because you're a handsome guy, so I know good and well. Well, you probably taken.
No, I'm not.
You're not. Oh my goodness.
I'm not.
Well, you will be after the show. You will be.
I'm taken by the project right now. That's what I'm taken by. I'm taken by the project right now.
You will be. Yeah. Okay. After we air this show, now it's on YouTube. We gonna make. Yeah, you will be. You definitely will be after this, man. Oh my goodness. Okay. And Julian, man, I must say you're a nice guy. Nice looking guy. You know, you could be, model. You probably did a little modeling in your lifetime. So, but anybody special in your life?
Of course.
Of course
I do. And I would get a lot of support and a lot of encouragement, and that's why That's why it's special.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm happy. I'm happy with my life. I'm happy where everything's moving. I'm happy where I'm able to do what I do. I have a 9-year-old son,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and my mom, she's very heavy influence in our lives, like as far as she's very supportive of there. So I have that thing. I have a very special unit.
Wow.
I have an extended family, you know, with Xpose, my Xpose family. Everybody welcomed me in to their home. You know, I'm kind of a loner. When I say that, I know that sounds crazy because as much as I be out and about and
Right.
at different events, I'm really when I'm home. I'm used to being by myself. You know, I told you.
Mm-hmm.
As I grew up, you know, my brother was in the home. Me and my mom was at his place like 4 or 5 days a week.
Right.
And I'm a child, you know. And so my friends were all people that couldn't walk or talk, sitting in wheelchairs all day. Those are my friends.
Wow.
Growing up as a child, so I'm used to that solidarity. I'm used to having a lot of quiet time. I'm used to being alone and not having a lot of people around. I was always bigger than kids my age, so I couldn't play with them because they always get hurt.
Yeah.
And the kids my size were like 3-4 years older than me, so I wasn't allowed to play with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're
So
saying.
that's been my life. Now, even though I've excelled in different things by, you know, the graces that I've been blessed with, whether it be sports, whether it be this or that,
Right,
whatever
right.
the case may be,
Right.
so I love people, and I love, like I said, this extended Xpose family. Everybody's warm, everybody's genuine, and we can talk to each other. We can communicate. I think
Wow.
that's what's really important. I'm
That
really
is very
feeling that
important.
family love right there.
Mhm.
So yeah, absolutely.
Right. Now, we got 4 minutes left of the show. The show goes so quick. Now, Brandon, what would you want people to take about the 3 minutes left, Xpose, the TV series? What do you want, a message you want to send to us, our viewers?
I can't hear anything.
Okay.
Okay, now it's back.
Okay, you hear it? You hear me now?
Yes.
All right.
What message you want to say about the show, the series that you're doing, Xpose, to the viewers?
Wow, it's a lot of messages, but the main one is really prevention.
Okay.
I hope that speaks loud, and it can save some people's lives. It's nothing more heartbreaking than a parent having to bury their child. You know, for me, I haven't experienced anything like that, you know, in my family, but I see how it could happen. And it starts off, you know, pretty innocent. But I hope that it touches a lot of people and just kind of let them know the signs of what to watch out for, how to, you know, eliminate these things. Just things that we take for granted and don't even pay attention to.
Right.
That's one of the main things, just prevention. I also just hope on another level that this project inspires and opens doors for other black filmmakers as well. I think it's right in front of us. It's nothing for us to cry about. It's right there for the taking. If we can invest in everything else
Right.
from everyone else, why not invest in ourselves
Exactly.
and our
right.
future? So,
Right. That's a beautiful thing, Brandon. I mean, I want to say I appreciate y'all three, Brandon Bias, and, Brent, Gaskins, and Julian, Brittano. Thank y'all for being on my show, man. I mean, you know, this is my inspiration. This is my thing. I love talking to people, and you know, and God has opened up doors to meeting people like yourselves, to being on my show, and I appreciate y'all so much for coming on my show and talking about your beautiful
we
series.
appreciate you as well.
Yeah, appreciate you too, brother.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, but thank y'all, and you know what, and y'all welcome anytime on the Lyle Style Show, man. When this project gets on the air, which it will soon, and you want to come back on the show, and we're going to talk about how it has affected other people's lives since it's been airing.
Absolutely.
Outstanding.
That's what we're going to do.
Awesome.
That's my promise. It's going to come on air. This is the thing that's going to happen. It's a beautiful thing. So thank y'all for coming on the show, man. And again, man, much success for all three of y'all careers. Y'all gonna blossom. Y'all gonna do great things. And I wish y'all the best. Y'all got my heart, and I stand behind y'all 110%. Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate you, brother.
Oh, no problem, man. So hey, people out there, you heard these beautiful people talking. I want y'all maybe to check out that show when it comes out, Xpose the TV series. Till next time, this is Lyle Style saying keep styling and profiling. And I'll see y'all next time on Lyle Style Show. And for Denzel Washington, I'm sorry, man. We couldn't get you on the show. Maybe next time, man. I'm sorry for bumping you. But we get you next time, Denzel. Bye. Bye.